Coming up next on This Week in Torrance, in this tough economy, a local nonprofit is raising tens of thousands of dollars. We'll tell you how they're spending it.
And volunteers affected by cancer prepare their mission for life.
Then these ladies get together and share from the heart.
And a sports star scores his passion off the court. These stories and much more are just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jen Chun.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. The number of illegal immigrants entering the U.S. dropped in 2009. That's according to a report by the Department of Homeland Security. The report states that 10.8 million illegal immigrants were living in the U.S. last year. In 2008, the number was 11.6 million, but now researchers are debating the cause of the drop. Some say fewer illegal immigrants entered the country last year, but others say the decline is largely due to the undocumented either voluntarily leaving or being deported. Most researchers agree that the downturn in the economy has played a key role. Following the national trend, California's illegal immigrant population dropped 2.6 million from 2.8 million during this same period. The only state to see its number of illegal residents go up during this time was Georgia, which went from 460,000 to 480,000.
Well, Ben, here are some highlights from the most recent City Council meeting. The Council proclaimed February as American Heart Month in the city of Torrance. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the U.S. and costs the country over $5 billion annually. The disease also affects more women than men, and they're encouraged to take charge of their heart health by learning their own personal risk for the disease. Scott Altenberg was recognized as South Bay Coach of the Year by Council. Altenberg coached a perfect 15-0 season for Sarah High School in Gardena. It's the first 15-0 season for any football team in the South Bay. Torrance resident Altenberg used to coach at Bishop Montgomery. Later, Mayor Scotto appointed the ad hoc ballot measure committee. The committee will work on ballot measures and look at the issues surrounding the placement of the proposed measures for the June 18th municipal elections. Councilmember Pat Fury will serve as the chair, and Councilmember Susan Rillinger and Jean Barnett will make up the rest of the committee. And the city also approved March 2nd as a council dark night. Council will also be dark on Tuesday, February 16th. They will reconvene on February 23rd.
Every year, volunteers work tirelessly on the city's entry for the Tournament of Roses parade. And every year, these dedicated members of the Torrance community deserve a special dinner to say thanks. It was a gathering of friends and food. Members were treated to a buffet dinner to honor the volunteers. Friends took pictures and listened to the Rose Parade official who introduced the Tournament of Roses Court. Each Rose Princess spoke about her experience at the parade. They also received certificates to thank them for their work. Later, the mayor thanked the hardworking volunteers, and new officers were also sworn in. They vowed to uphold their duties as representatives of the city for the next Tournament of Roses parade. And all that hard work bonds the volunteers every year. The Torrance Rose Float Association will announce their 2010 design in the spring.
And stormy weather in the mid-Atlantic and East Coast has created winners and losers. Ski resorts, liquor shops, and hardware stores are counting themselves lucky as out-of-school kids hit the slopes and grown-ups buy up shovels and booze. But malls and department stores are getting the cold shoulder since shoppers can't get there. And airlines are also facing tremendous losses since thousands of flights have been canceled. But delayed flights have been an unexpected boon for airport stores. Weary travelers are buying up armloads of overpriced magazines and candy to pass the time. And people with the winter doldrums aren't the only ones looking forward to the spring thaw. Melting snow means flooded basements and backed up drains. All good news for plumbers and handymen who are expecting more work in the coming weeks. Well, coming up, despite growing unemployment, a Torrance location is actually hiring. We'll tell you how they're doing it.
But first, here's